Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for quite a few weeks and I'm so sorry, but I'll explain all of that in a minute on why. But first, what I need you to do is subscribe to my channel at the bottom right side of the screen right now so you can get notifications whenever I be uploading new videos or whatever. Okay. So why I've been gone so long? Well, I just been really busy. I recently started a new job like about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I really like it. It's a really nice company and all of that. Also, I celebrated my birthday on August the 5th. Hey. And it was so much fun. I turned 25 again. So yeah, and I was in LA from August 3rd to the 6th celebrating my birthday, and it was lit. I looked cute, all of that stuff. Matter of fact, I'm finna show y'all what I was looking like down there. I know. I look bad. You ain't gotta tell me. But anyways, that's why I've been gone so long. I'm sorry. I know I say every time I need to get better with posting every week, but you know, life happens, y'all. I'm sorry. My bad. So today I'll be talking about all these stupid reality show fights. I know it's my guilty pleasure, I already know, but I'm just getting sick and tired of seeing all these fights. Like, it's just kind of like, it's kind of irking me. Anyways, besides that, I'll be talking about this week's episode of Power, Teresi, Kanan, Tasha, and Terry, all of that. Also, have y'all seen Nicki Minaj's interview with Funkmaster Flex? Well, I did, so I'm going to be talking about that. And lastly, Teyana Taylor dropping out of the concert with Jeremih over some conflicts and mistreatment. So, I'm going to talk about all of that. So, let's get started. So, these reality show fights, I'm getting tired of them. I think it's super overrated. It's like, is it staged? Like, you almost think of that show like, is that what they're really trying to do? And I'm going to tell you what shows I'm talking about. So first, Teen Mom 2. I've been watching this show for years and I really like it. But specifically, I'm talking about the mom, Kale, or Caitlin Lowry, and this girl named Brianna. So they're fighting because Caitlin's ex-husband, Hobby, who she has a baby by, starts dating another, I'll say main character or co-worker, if you want to translate it like that, by dating another co-worker on the show, Brianna, who's also considered a teen mom. He decides to date her, and so they get into a fight just because of one person was talking shit, the other person was talking shit, and it all roots down to the dude Hobby. They get to the reunion show, and the girl Brianna, well, before I even get to that, the girl Caitlin, whose ex-husband it was, she decides she wants to have a conversation in a room with the girl Brianna. You can't see nothing, all you hear is them talking. And so it sounds like they were just trying to get whatever. Kale was the girl Kale, her real name is Caitlin. She tries to get everything off her chest. It's like, yo bro, like, you talking this shit about me, blase. And the girl Brianna is just kind of like looking over it, like pretty much not even trying to address it. So it sounds like girl Kale was trying to square up with her, and the girl Brianna wasn't going for it. So they had that conversation to the side before they even got on stage. Then it's time to get on stage, and the girl Brianna just gets all this energy. By the way, she just gotta have my name, and it's spelled the same way. Anyways, the girl Brianna wants to come out on stage and just get all this energy now and just get super amped. And it's like, baby girl, you had the opportunity to talk to this girl in the room. Now you want to show in front of the cameras, oh blah blah blah, you think you big and bad, talk all that shit you was talking now. And it's like, it just seems staged, like she was trying to prove a point, because in that room she probably got punked by the girl, so she's trying to prove her point. And so the girl, she got a older sister named Brittany, who'd be TTG, trained to go. I'm telling you, she be ready. And so she hops over this couch, and pretty much the fight never really happened. But the whole moral of it is, all this fighting, like, can y'all not just have a conversation? Which I guess the girl Caitlin or Kale, she tried to do, but Brianna wasn't, you know, she wasn't really trying to address nothing like that. It was like the conversation wasn't getting anywhere. So go their separate ways, and then, you know, moments, hours, whatever later, Brianna was y'all this energy. And it's just like, why it seemed like you putting on the show. That's how I feel. I feel like she's like putting on the show. All that shit wasn't even necessary. So another show that got all this unnecessary fighting is Black Ink Chicago. So tattoo artist Junior used to date another tattoo artist at the shop named Lily. They broke up or they stopped dating or whatever. And so the whole crew, they're in Jamaica, but it's like two different sides because Black Ink, the main character Ryan, he kind of went his separate way with the thing but kept the name. But then the other people, they wanted a new name, so they was all in Jamaica, which is stupid that how y'all both end up in Jamaica on whatever. That's a whole nother story. Anyways, so he ends up, the dude Junior has this new girlfriend, and so he's down in Jamaica with his side of the crew, and Lily is down there with the other side of the crew. So long story short, Junior's girlfriend gets into a fight with Lily or someone else from the shop who's on Lily's side, and so they just start fighting and just going at it. And then the dude Junior, who's technically semi the kind of the root of it, because the girl Lily is just kind of like, she can't let shit go. He's drunk, and so he supposedly ends up fighting, or he ends up hitting the girl who was supposed to be on the girl Lily's side. I know it's a big old triangle, but if you know the show, you know what I'm talking about. Long story short, unnecessary fighting. And to kind of take it back to the previous season, Ryan had, he's kind of like spoke out about it on the show, like, he don't want to show that they another reality show that does all this fighting and all of that, which I respect him for, because you can't control what certain people do. He doesn't own them. It's other people's actions that get them in trouble, but it just makes the whole show look bad, and it makes just the name Black Ink Chicago look bad in general. So it's just, that's another thing I'm just kind of over. But what y'all think? Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, who pretty much is like the king, the king of reality show fights. Freaking was it Brooke Valentine and Lyrica? They gets into a fight over some he say she say, you mess around with Sephora, blase blase, whatever. Then Lyrica also gets into it with K Michelle, who I absolutely love. I love me some K Michelle. Gets into it with K Michelle over what was said, because supposedly she started what was said. And then next thing you know, Lyrica mom gets into it because it's making her daughter's name look bad, even though her daughter is hella grown. But then Lyrica's husband, A1 mama, gets into it with Lyrica's mama because whatever the riffraff was between the actual married couple, their parents then got involved, and then it's just the parents is fighting on TV. Some grown ass women who are like in their 50s or 60s is fighting. It's just like, okay, now y'all really need to sit the fuck down. Also on the more recent episode, on Monday, the girl, Lil Fizz, his baby mama, why can't I think of her name? His baby mama, it's gonna come to me. She gets into it with Fizz's new girlfriend, this girl named Tiffany, who sold Moniece, that's her name. Fizz's baby mama, Moniece, gets into it with Fizz's new girlfriend, Tiffany, who just so happens to be enemies. They were already enemies because Moniece's girlfriend, AD, her best friend was the girl Tiffany. But Tiffany and AD, they're not friends anymore because Tiffany didn't like Moniece. So their beef started, just from the beginning, from there. And then Fizz, who I just had the biggest crush on growing up because I was a big B2K fan, I had the biggest crush on him. He knows that they're enemies. He knows his baby mama and this girl is enemies. And the reason how he even found the girl to even talk to her was through the beef. So his excuse was, you can't help who you connect with. But there's a fine line, you know what I mean? And to top it off, him and Moniece are cool. Like, it'll be different if they hated each other guts and all of that stuff and they just on bad terms, but they're actually really good co-parenters. So you telling me that you cool with your baby mama, but you decide to date her enemy just because you just can't help who you vibe with, man. You can't help who you connect with. Bullshit, because y'all is out in LA and there's a lot of pussies and dicks out there. And you telling me that you picked the one person, one of kind of many, but that's not the point. You picked the one person who she has a beef with and you want to decide that you want to date her, and then on top of that she has a mouth, and, you know, she was just being disrespectful, so they ain't really fight, but they just tagging each other. It's just all this drama, blase, and to me it looks super like real. Like, now that shit look real. So you know what, I didn't kind of lost a little bit of respect for him, but you know what, I don't have any kids, so you know, I feel like I can't really speak on it. I can just give my opinion. I don't have any straight facts, but what y'all think? Would you date or talk to your baby mama or your baby daddy's enemy, knowing that they beefing? Let me know. Comment below. Let me know what y'all think, because I'm just honestly, I'm not with the shits, but that's just my opinion. So, alright, so this week's episode of Power, Teresa's getting on my nerves because he is really like reeling in Tommy. They get in a close relationship, knowing that he's gonna sell him out. Even his wife said that, you know, it's fucked up that he gonna sell out his own son, even though he had that child out of their marriage. But regardless, even his wife is like, you know, like, that's not right. So do y'all think that Teresi is just go back out of, you know, selling him out, and he's gonna just end up having to go back to jail and not getting granted, what is it, immunity or whatever? So what do y'all think about that? I think that he's probably gonna back out, or Tommy's gonna catch him. Somebody gonna let Tommy know that his daddy is screwing him over, because you know Tommy got all these connections or whatever. Do y'all think that he gonna find out? Do y'all think Tommy gonna get caught up and end up going to jail, and he not gonna know why, and it's all gonna be Teresa's fault, and Teresa's just gonna be living his life? Like, what y'all think? Comment below and let me know about that. Also, on another note, Kanan. I can't tell what Kanan is on with Ghost. Like, it's just, I'm confused, but I feel like he has some kind of bad motive, because he getting back cool with Tariq, but Tariq is so damn vulnerable because he hates Ghost. And even knowing the relationship and kind of what his, you know, what Ghost kind of went through as a kid, and him, you know, being, you know, in the streets, blah, 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 and him knowing the relationship his dad and Kanan had, he still want to fuck with Kanan because he's just so mad at his dad. Now he want to be a hustler. He want to be hard. And it's just like, bro, just sit your privileged ass down. Like, for real. Like, I'm over it. I'm over him. As sad to say, like, I just can't deal with him. Also, Tasha and Terry. Poor Tasha. I don't want to say poor Tasha, but yeah, like, poor Tasha. Here she is seeking, you know, dealing with the lawyer. And because, you know, Ghost and stuff out with her with Angela or whatever, so he's just, you know, she's just doing her. And she needs this man to lie for her, but he's a lawyer, so it's only so much he can do. She begs him to do it. And then he's like, alright, I'm going to do it. And then when she goes to his apartment, his house, all his shit is gone. So he pretty much played her. In a sense, he was thinking about his career versus her, because he already know, he was like, man, you still got love for your husband. Like, you still love your husband. Now, granted, why would she not? Because that is her husband. But he thinks that, oh, you still sticking up for him. And in a sense, he's right. You know, he's kind of right. But he ain't have to play her like that. So, what y'all think about that? Do y'all think she got what she deserved? Do you think he played her? Do you think, like, you think she'll go to jail? You think she's going to admit to killing Tariq, even though not killing Tariq, I'm sorry. Do you think she's going to admit to killing Ray Ray? Or do you think that Ghost is gonna do it? Because that last little bit of the episode was like, Ghost was like, hey, if anybody go down, I'm gonna go down for my family. Do y'all think that Ghost is gonna turn himself in, or do y'all think that Tasha gonna do it, or do y'all think that Tariq gonna do it, or do y'all think that they go pin it on somebody else? So many outcomes here. So comment below and let me know.